Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Devin Haney becomes the undisputed lightweight champion. He defeats George Kambosos on a unanimous decision in Australia. Yeah, it was good. I actually picked in my initial preview, I picked Kambosos to win a very close decision. This wasn't close at all. Now, I had it 116, 112, which two of the judges also had it like that. I think the other one had it 118, 110. But two of the rounds of the four that I gave Kambosos could have gone either way. If I watched it again, I might have it 118, 110. Some people had it as shutout. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think Kambosos at least won two rounds. But yeah, 116, 112. If put it this way, a lot of people think that's too close, which kind of tells you the tale. Haney, first round was a feeling out round. From the second round onwards, Haney was controlling the range, using the jab, landing the jab very, very well. Kambosos looking for the left hook and the overhand counter right. Couldn't do it. One thing that really struck me was the complete lack of any attempt at bodywork from either man, actually. I think Kambosos, to win this fight, needed to vary what he did against Lopez. Lopez took him lightly. Teofimo Lopez. No way was Haney taking him lightly. So Kambosos needed something more, and I thought one of the keys would be bodywork early on. But you can only land the body punches if you're getting up close, and Haney just didn't let him. Like I say, controlled the range very well with the jab. And it really was. It was a fight won with the jab, really, looking back on it. I mean, I've only watched the fight once. It's only just finished, but I thought Haney was just the way... His footwork was better as well. I should say the feet came into play, definitely, because there were lots of feints from Kambosos, but at no point was... I mean, Haney was very, very cautious, but at no point was he ever on the back foot. Neither man took a backward step, really. But it's just that Kambosos couldn't quite get... He just couldn't get that half step close enough to do any real work. And he's just not naturally an aggressive fighter anyway. He likes to counter. He likes to sort of... Especially sort of, you know, catch and counter. Hook off the jab, all that sort of thing. I don't know. I mean, it was a lot closer than I thought it would be. And Kambosos, am I disappointed in him? I'm disappointed that it wasn't an exciting fight, because it wasn't. It was really quite a dull fight. But no, I think Haney contained Kambosos, didn't let him get going. I suppose I'm disappointed that Kambosos didn't seem to have a plan B or a plan C. In the final 4 rounds, I think I gave, the ninth was one that I gave Kambosos, but Kambosos really started to let it hang out, and he needed to gamble earlier on, much earlier on. I mean, after 6 rounds at least, they should have been telling him in the corner, look, you're way behind here, mate. You need to get your skates on and start gambling and start... okay, you can say he was going to get countered. There were lots of abrasions over Kambosos' face, but no cuts, no major swellings. But to win this fight, it was clear after 6 rounds that Kambosos needed to start gambling. I'm not a fan of just jumping in. Don't get me wrong. I mean, no boxing trainer is going to tell you to just jump in, but you've got to let your hands go. Even if you're hitting air, even if you're hitting gloves, you've got to at some point unnerve Haney. And there was one little cameo in one of the middle rounds where they wrestled, and normally when they were up close, Haney was shutting down Kambosos, but Kambosos wrestled Haney to the floor, and obviously it wasn't a knockdown, but that's the type of thing Kambosos needed to do to win this fight, and he just wasn't doing it. He was just standing off, feinting and posing for too much of the fight. Only in the final third of the fight did Kambosos start gambling, start being more aggressive, more front-footed, and it was too little too late. So, a very good performance by Haney. Concentrated for every second of every round. At no point was he hurt. At no point did he really hurt Kambosos either. It was kind of a dull fight, really. It was a dull fight. But all credit to Haney. He's got all those belts. Went all the way to Australia to do it. Signed up for a rematch. The rematch supposedly is later on in Australia. I can't see it being a lot different. But, you know, Yeah, it was. I thought this would be a lot closer, and I was wrong about that. Definitely wrong. But yeah, you know, good luck to Haney. I mean, the kid, was he 23? It's amazing, isn't it? 23-year-old lad, and he's top of the world. So I think he's, what is he now? 28-0 in, and Kambosos drops to 20-1. Will a rematch be more exciting? Probably not. I don't know how they're going to sell a rematch, because this wasn't an exciting fight. But contractually, Kambosos does have that. He can exercise that rematch clause. Yeah, what did you think of the fight? Did you think it was a shutout? Did you think it was maybe a bit closer, like I had it, 112? Or was it 116, 112? I suspect if I watched it again, I might have it a bit wider. But what did you think? Leave your comments below. Disappointing fight. Disappointing for the Aussie. Well done, Devin Haney, the undisputed lightweight champ. He says after he's beaten Kambosos again, he'll want Lomachenko. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button. It only takes a second. And respect to all of you. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.